Yo, what is going on, everybody? How y'all doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with a 10-game Monday edition MLB main slate video. If you guys are new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. Only 8 subscribers away from 5.2K, and I couldn't do it without you guys, so thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And if you're returning, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. We might see an appearance. I'm looking right now. We might see a Schroeder appearance. I don't know. We'll see if he wants to do Schroeder's picks, but he's tuckered out, man. But most importantly, hopefully, you guys had a great, safe weekend. And you know what? Like I always say, every day above ground is a good day. So let's get into it, guys. 10-game slate. Shouldn't take too long. So let's bring it up. We'll bring up the odds first, like we always do. The Vegas odds, implied totals, all that stuff. Weather concerns. Now, this is the night before, and so far I don't see any. All says clear, but that can change. So let's get into it, guys. First up, we got the Anaheim Angels at the New York Yankees. So Anaheim is traveling all the way across country, and the members already know how I feel about that. Rostering teams that are fresh off a 300-something mile freaking, not 300, 3,000 mile flight. So, yeah, guys. But their implied total is 3.3. The Yankees 5.3. Jose Suarez going up against Garrett Cole, who's coming off the flu. So glad he got over the flu. Wasn't really worried about it. You know, the flu, people just get over it. And Garrett Cole is back. Is he stretched out? I don't know. I haven't heard anything, but I'm going to keep my eyes on it. Tomorrow when I construct my lineups for the club, I'll know a hell of a lot more how many innings he's going to pitch. But yeah, Suarez against Garrett Cole. Next up, we got Atlanta at Miami. Let's see here. 4.7 implied for Atlanta, Atlanta's red hot right now. Going up against Miami, we got Touki Toussaint versus Braxton Garrett. Next up, we have Baltimore at Tampa. The roof will be closed. This is a pitcher-friendly park. We got Matt Harvey at 6'3", going up against Colin McHugh at 7'1". Then next up, we got Chicago at Cincinnati. The Battle of the Seas, guys. Humid, overcast, 77 degrees. 3.7 for the Cubs, 5.4 for the Reds. We got Justin Steele. Sound like a 70s porn actor. Going up versus Wade Miley, guys. So 5.4 for Justin Steele, Wade Miley 8.2. Then next up, we got Houston at Kansas City. 5.9 implied runs for Houston. Kansas City 4.7. Man, Kansas City's been a letdown lately. But they get Jake Odorizzi. They're facing 7.3K. He's been all right, hit and miss. But you got Carlos Hernandez for Kansas City at 6.6K. I can see a Houston stack tomorrow for sure. Next up, we got Oakland at Chicago. The White Sox, that is. 4.5 implied for Oakland, 4.6 implied for Chicago. You got Frankie Montas at 9.5K going up against Dallas Keuchel. Next up, we got the Cleveland Indians at the Minnesota Twins. 4.6 implied for Cleveland, 5 for Minnesota. You got Cal Quantrill at 7.8K versus Griffin Jax from Sons of Anarchy at 7K. Next up, we got San Diego at Colorado. There is a Coors Field game on this slate. Let's check the weather. So 90 degrees, great hitting weather. Winds blowing out to the left field at 5 miles an hour. We got 6.4 implied for San Diego, 5.7 for Colorado. Ryan Carl Weathers, a.k.a. Apollo Creed, 5.7K, going up versus Antonio Santazala for 6.8K. All right, last 2 games on the slate. We got the Mets at the San Francisco Giants. The Mets, another team. Noah Syndergaard, too, went on Instagram and made a big deal about this. And you know what? He's right. I can't argue with him. They did a Sunday night baseball game, and now they had to fly all the way over here to the San Francisco Bay Area and then play again the next day. So, yeah, I think the Mets will have some, what do you call it, air lag, whatever. But Kevin Gausman will be on the mound at 10-1. We don't know who's going to pitch for the Mets, but Kevin Gausman is in a great spot in a great pitcher-friendly park. Last game on the slate, we got Pittsburgh at the Dodgers, guys. Steven Brault, 7.6. We don't know who's pitching for the Dodgers. 3.2 implied for Pittsburgh, 6.1 for the Dodgers. That's actually really, really high. So Stephen Brault getting no love there, man. I know, it's Stephen Brault, guys. All right, so that's it for the game-by-game breakdown. Just a simple 10-game slate. First of all, guys, I wanted to show you what Shauna did. Shauna's one of our members. I love her to death. She always brings a ray of sunshine to the club. So Shauna had a great day today. Look at this, guys. So in the $2 single entry on FanDuel, she took it down. First place out of 2,380. She turned $2 into $400. She came in 8th in the $4.44 multi-entry contest. One lineup, won $150. So total, she played 56. She won $601. Atta girl, Shauna. You are the real one. Congratulations. And this is our Hall of Fame. As you guys can see, we've been doing absolutely damage to every single sport. You guys are looking here. You're seeing every sport. We got KBO up here. We got NFL preseason. We got soccer. We got everything, guys. So I just got to give a special shout out to Shauna. She's a ray of sunshine for the club, and I love her to death. So, guys, if you want to join the DFS club, you already know football season's right around the corner. Everybody's favorite time of the year. Let's face it. Sundays are like so exciting. For me, Saturdays are with UFC, but man, I'll have Saturday to look forward to and Sunday coming right up, guys. So you want the lineups, the cheat sheets, the ownerships, the projections. I got a text message from one of my old members who just came back to the family. He said some guy just charged him. He wouldn't say who, but someone charged him $100 for the rest, just for the rest of the MLB season. Rest of the MLB season, $100. I'm like, dude, really? This is what I'm trying to protect everybody from, guys. These thirsty ass MFers that are not out to make you a better DFS player. They just want your money, guys. But in the DFS club, you got two providers in one. DFS Space is on fire right now with his NBA videos. We got two providers on Space, myself, Skywalker DFS, my brother from another space. Sorry, guys, I'm a little tongue twisted because I'm excited for the guy, man. His YouTube channel's blowing up. DFSclub.com, guys, where you get every single sport known to man and feline kind, guys. Everything. $100 just for the rest of this. Give me a break. Click join now. Click my logo, Skywalker DFS. Look at our prices, guys. And this is for every single sport. $14.99 a month. And this is for everything. NFL, MLB, PGA, NASCAR, freaking tennis, soccer, esports, KBO, you name it, guys. UFC. This is for everything. Just don't miss out, guys. Don't sit on the sidelines, especially for the NFL season. We have silver packages. We have gold packages. That's for a full year, guys. And then we also have our 3-day packages, guys. So come check us out, dfsclub.com. You get the lineups, the cheat sheets, ownership projections, every tool you can possibly need to be a better DFS player, a profitable DFS player. 1 hour before lock, we do the members only podcast. I had LT on with me today. So it's always a treat to have LT. Him and I throw some ideas at each other, and it always works out. Space always comes on when he can, which is 99% of the time. But yeah, guys, don't miss out anymore. www.dfsclub.com. Come join the family, guys. Start off the week right with your buddies. And yeah, guys, shout out to the club. You guys are the real ones, man. You guys make my days. And shout out to you guys for watching this video. So let's get into it. All right. Draft Dashboard. You already know. The sponsor of this video, and it's only $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard, guys, where you get access to all my player pools for NFL, NBA, MLB, NHL. NBA and NHL will be right back in October, guys. Don't forget that. You get access to the lineup optimizer, the player trends, the sleepers and studs, the positional optimizer, and the MLB cheat sheet. Because if you can't win, cheat. It's got the best studs, best mid-tier, best value, and best home run hitters in good spots. This is Draft Dashboard. All right, so let's get into it. So we'll go position by position. Obviously, we're going to stop at pitcher. So pitching on this slate's really gross. I'll just say that right off the top. Again, so Garrett Cole's 10-9, $500 more on FanDuel. I have to take a wait-and-see approach because, yeah, what's going in his favor is the Angels have to fly all the way across country, right? The only thing is Garrett Cole is coming off the flu, which means he had to take 15 days off. So I don't know how stretched out he is. I don't know how far he's going to go in this game, but the Angels do strike out. You know, I wouldn't say the most in baseball, but there's some strikeouts to be had in the lineup. So I mean, if gosh, it would be the perfect matchup if Garrett Cole was not out for the flu. But yeah, I'll take the wait and see approach. Kevin Gausman at 10-1. I trust a little bit more because at least we know he's stretched out. And it's against the Mets, guys. The Mets haven't put anything up. Like in the last month, it's pretty bad. How many runs they've scored. It has not been good. They're flying across country to San Francisco after playing a Sunday night baseball game. So you guys, common sense kicks in. And you're like, hey, even though Kevin Gausman, 19, 29, 17 in his last three, he should have a really good night, especially against these Mets, guys. So get him in there. Kevin Gausman at 10-1. I played Alex Wood in the evening slate, and it went really good, man. Giants pitchers rarely let me down. Wade Miley, he could be had for 8.2K. He's $600 more on FanDuel. Wade Miley is more of a ground ball pitcher, but he goes deep into games. 7 innings, 5 innings in his last three. ERA of 3 exactly, 97 strikeouts on the year. He's getting the Cubbies, guys, at home. Don't mind it. 8.2K, just doesn't get a lot of strikeouts, but it's the Cubbies. All right. Do I need to say more? Let's pick on them, shall we? And then my man, Kyle Quantrill. If you guys have been watching my videos, you know I've been playing this dude lately. He's been really good. 7.8K. He's $700 more on FanDuel. Going up against the Minnesota Twins. Now, his last 3 games, 21, 37, 16 fantasy points. He's pitched no fewer than 6 innings in his last 3. 6, 7, 6. ERA 3.13, sorry. 76 strikeouts. Man, this guy's been good. 16, 37, 21, 19, 11 in his last 5. Don't mind him for 7.8K. Minnesota has some strikeout upside, so I don't mind that. And then Tuki Toussaint, he's hit and miss, but I mean, it's just so tempting here. He's going up against Miami. 8.4K on DraftKings, $500 cheaper on FanDuel. I know he's got upside, right? He hasn't pitched more than 5 innings in his last 3 outings, and he's been a little shaky. I mean, but his upside is phenomenal. 4 games ago, he had a 31. Before that, a 23. I like the matchup against Miami. 8.4K. Where is he on FanDuel? $500 cheaper on FanDuel. If he's having a good game, he'll pitch 6 innings or more. So I'd say he's in play. Probably be low owned because a lot of people box score watch and really don't know the whole narrative of the story. So I think that's it, guys. I don't see no real value pitchers down here worth a shot. I don't think so. All right, so and then at catcher, let's go to catcher real quick because there was one I liked, almost 2, but I'm gonna go with one. My catcher pick last night, guys, Salvador Perez did get a homer, so there you go. You're welcome. Buster Posey, 4K, lifetime against Hill, guys. Who's a lefty? He crushes lefties. Look at that OPS, 1.065. This is the Buster Posey from like 2015. He's batting 500 against him. 10 for 20 with the homer, 8 singles, 1 double. Don't mind Buster Posey at 4K. And then Yan Gomes from the Oakland Athletics, 2.8K, going up against the White Sox. Against Keuchel, he hasn't done too bad, and he crushes lefties. That's when I love to play him. 968 OPS against lefties, and he's batting 360 in 25 plate appearances against Keuchel with a home run. 6 singles, 2 doubles, a home run. And he's affordable. You don't have to completely punch at catcher. 2.8K is a nice punt play. I don't know. All right, so let's go to first base. So we got the Coors Field game on. It's not really just because of that, but I also like the history and the matchups for some of these Coors Field guys, like CJ Cron. He's 4.8K, $900 cheaper on FanDuel. Going up against Weathers, lifetime, he's 2 for 4, guys, with a homer. So I don't mind that. We'll see where he bats in the order. He's projected to bat 5th, I believe. So CJ Cron, 4.8, don't mind it there. He's actually hasn't been doing too bad either on the road. And then Connor Joe leads off lately for Colorado. I would think that he would still lead off. This guy at home, let me tell you, at home, go look at his numbers. 2.8K. He's 1 for 2 against Weathers with a homer. 50% chance he's going to get a homer. But yeah, Connor Joe at home hits home runs, guys. So leadoff hitter for Colorado. Very affordable. Only 2.8K. He's only $100 more on FanDuel. Probably my sneaky player on this slate, guys. Especially price per dollar. And then what I tell you about Frank Swindell last night? What I tell y'all? Hopefully you guys listened. 2.3K. His price hasn't budged. I think, though, yesterday it might have been 2K. You got another home run, guys. You got another home run. And it's going to keep on going. He's going up against another lefty. 1.287 OPS versus lefty versus Miley. Frank Schwindel. Get used to the name. 14, 11, 28, 21 in his last 4. He was at like 1% ownership today. Because not everybody watches Skywalker's videos, right? Not everybody watches my videos. But yeah, guys, take note. Write the name down. Do what you got to do. But this kid is the truth, man. Former Oakland Athletic. All right, so let's go to second base. So Jonathan India, Cincinnati should score a ton of runs tomorrow. 4.8K. The key word is should. Let's see the matchup here against Steele. George the Animal Steele. Who's a lefty. He crushes lefties this season, guys. Coming off a nice fantasy day of 24 fantasy points. Leadoff hitter for Cincy. Get him in there at 4.8K. Next up, Trey Turner for 5.5. I kind of don't mind it. The Dodgers are projected to score a lot of runs. And he finally got off the schneid at 30 fantasy points. And he gets a lefty tomorrow, guys. He gets Brault. 1.142 OPS versus lefties. 3 for 5 lifetime with 3 doubles. So Trey Turner might finally be comfortable. And under 6K, he will be 6K probably by the end of the week. So get him now while he's 5.5. Trey Turner. Let's see. Brendan Rodgers is okay. Whenever I play this dude, though, he just sucks. 4.7K. He's 2 for 3 against Weathers, though, with a homer. So I like that. And he does better against lefties. I'd be lying if I was saying he wasn't in play, but just not one of my strongest takes. I love the FanDuel price where he's $1,400 cheaper. So more of a FanDuel play for me for Brendan Rodgers for the Rockies. Normally bat second. And then Wilmer Flores. I'm loving me a giant stack tomorrow. 3.5K. Him, Posey. He does great against lefties. 829 OPS. Against King of the Hill, he's 4 for 12 with a home run, 2 doubles, and a single. Wilmer Flores at 3.5. Next up, Luis Arias, 2.7K. This guy's all over the place. He was leading off. Now Maxie Kepler's leading off. Now he's batting 5th. This dude's got speed. He steals. He has home run potential. Crushes righties this year. OPS of 827. Against Quantrill, he's done pretty good. 2 for 4 with 2 triples. That's right. 2 for 4 with 2 triples. I've never seen that before because dude's got some speed. So I don't mind it, especially for 2.7K. Whit Merrifield, what I tell you about his price tag. We had a good thing going where he's 3.7, 3.8. Now he's up to 4.4. He's finally, that progression is setting in. He's normally a 300 hitter, guys, with probably almost 20 home runs. Right now he's batting 273 with 8 home runs. Progression is definitely coming his way. 4.4 I think is still too cheap. And against Odorizzi, guys, he's 9 for 21, batting 429 with 3 homers. 4 singles, 2 doubles, 3 homers. So Whit Merrifield at 4.4, get him in there, guys, while he's still cheap. And then just a punt play, Rodolfo Castro, 2.2K. This kid's shown upside this year. And against Lauer, he's 2 for 2 with a homer. And look at that OPS versus lefties, 1.228. That's really, really high. I'm not a big fan of rostering Pittsburgh players, but, man, this kid's got a future. Again, I wouldn't be surprised if he's on another team next year. But, yeah, perfect against Lauer with a homer. Don't mind that. Let's go to third base. All right, so part of that giant stack I'm liking is Chris Bryant. He's under 5K, 4.9K. Going up versus King of the Hill, who's a lefty. We all know Chris Bryant crushes lefties. That's his thing. OPS of 926, 4 for 13 lifetime against Hill with the homer. Part of that giant stack. Get him in there with Flores and Posey. Next up, Josh Donaldson, 3.4K. Really, really cheap. Talk about someone who's due for some progression. He's only batting 246 right now with 16 home runs. The home runs are all right, but he's a lot better than that. Coming off a home run against Quantrill, he's 3 for 6, guys. He crushes righties, 2 singles and a homer. So Quantrill might struggle with a couple of these bats here, but probably only 2 of them from what I can see. So yeah, Josh Donaldson at 3-4 is kind of too cheap, I think. Let's see. Matt Chapman, what'd I tell you? Another one of my calls yesterday for Oakland. Dude's on freaking fire. You played him today, he rewarded you with a home run. Now he's at a price point at 5.3, guys. For a man that bats 7th in the lineup, he's 5.3. 22, 28, 13, 16 in his last 4. Another great matchup for him, guys. Against Keuchel, he's batting 415 at bats with 2 home runs. So Matt Chapman's been on the A's for a while. He wants to make the postseason. And talk about progression. He's only batting 224 with 17 jacks. This man is definitely due for some progression. So Matt Chapman, even at a 5.3 price tag, I don't mind taking a shot there. All right, so let's go to shortstop. Fernando Tatis comes back from injury or from, I don't know, I think it was it from the flu or an injury? I think it was an injury. It was an injury. 6.1K. He comes back today and gets 2 home runs. That never happens, by the way. It takes a game or two for the batters to get their timing back, but he did it, man. And that's because he's Tatis. That's what he does, man. Batting 300 on the year with 33 home runs. He's 6.1K, and we get him at Coors Field against a righty. I don't mind it. Get him in there, guys. Don't even screw around. He might be the chalkiest player on the slate, to be honest with you. Trevor Story at 5.4. We like playing him against lefties. OPS versus lefties is 985. 5.4 is not too shabby. All right. So let's go to outfield. All right. So Nicky Castellanos, if you're going to stack Cincinnati, guys, 4.8K. Came back from an injury and hasn't done too well. Hasn't done Castellano things. But I don't mind it here against Georgie Animal Steel. He's 1 for 2 against him with a home run. 50-50 shot, he gets one. So I don't mind red stack either against Georgie Animal Steel, who will probably only pitch a couple innings anyway. But, yeah, I do like Castellanos. And then Eloy Jimenez, man. He's been the hottest batter for the month of August so far. 4.8K. Don't mind it. Batting 333. I didn't know that until, yesterday. 6 home runs. He needs a couple. He can get the home runs up a little bit, but he's going up against a righty. His OPS against righties, 1.124. Frankie Montas is a tough outing, but right now, Eloy Jimenez just can't miss, man. He's an RBI machine. RBIs, he had 2 today. RBIs turn into fantasy points, and you're still getting that pretty decent price tag for the hottest hitter in the majors right now at 4.8K. Next up, Michael Brantley got one today, guys. He got a home run. Now, we know his batting average is perfect, 332. That's great. It's just his home runs this year have been down. He got one today. He's up to 8 now, bless his heart. But he's only 3.3K. For a guy batting that's going for the batting title right now, for the highest batting average in the league. 3.3K? Yeah, I'll take that any day. I imagine Houston would be chalky too because of the matchup. But, yeah, 17, 12, 0, 13, 9 in his last 5. It's a no-brainer. We already went over Connor Joe. Not Samoa Joe, but Connor Joe. And then Sterling Marte, 5.9K. He's under 6K now. I'll take it. I'll take it against Keuchel, too. He's 3 for 6 with the homer, 2 singles. It seems like he gets stolen bases every day now, guys. Every day he's getting a stolen base. So Sterling Marte, get him in there at 5'9". He was just 6'5", I believe. So get a little discount there. And I scrolled down all the way down. I found Miles Straw for you guys. 2.5K. Former Houston Astro, 12, 14, 12 in his last 3. Not too shabby, you guys. OPS versus righties, who Jax is from Sons of Anarchy, 739. So I don't mind it, guys. Definitely don't mind it. One of these few bright spots for Cleveland. I mean, they got him in the trade, but, yeah, he's been leading off. 2.5K. You could do a hell of a lot worse. Especially get you double-digit fantasy points, guys. Definitely worth every bit. And that's going to do it for the player-by-player breakdown, guys. So that's going to do it for the video. Don't forget, guys, www.dfsclub.com. Come join the family. We're the cheapest in the industry. We got you for everything. You already know, $100 for the rest of the MLB season. You see what else is out there, guys? These people don't care. They don't care about you. They're just thirsty. They are thirsty. And don't forget, Draft Dashboard is only $1 for 30 days. Cancel at any time, guys. And that's going to do it. I'm going to say a prayer for everybody like we always do, and I'm going to get up out of here, guys. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Thank you, God, for another day on earth. Every day is a blessing. Let's get this bread, guys. Don't take shit from nobody. My name is Gabriel Skywalker. Thank you guys so much for all the support lately. Take care. I love you. Subscribe.